I know sometimes these online polls can be a little misleading. Sometimes they cannot be. But going into summer, there's one film that's tracking and more anticipated than anything else, and of course, it's another MCU film. So look, before we get into this, we gotta talk about this. Anticipation charts are exactly that. They're a minor section of fans that are making it known on what they're excited for the most. I talked about this at the beginning of the year. You know, Variety put out a poll saying, what are you more excited to see and what will you see? Shazam, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, or Avengers Endgame? Shazam was winning over Captain Marvel by like a factor of 5 to 1. But at the end of the day, which movie ended up winning in the box office, right? So you can never gauge these polls when it comes to that type of thing. Even though I think Shazam was one of the best movies I've seen this year and one of my favorite comic book, films of all time, that doesn't matter when it comes to these polls. Nothing matters, right? It's a small section of figuring out the hype. But as we're going into the summer, we're now seeing how people are hyped after Endgame and what's the most anticipated film. And among many of them, Spider-Man is leading by huge margins. Like, Spider-Man Far From Home clearly is getting a giant boost from Avengers Endgame and Captain Marvel. Obviously, it's kind of that synergy. It's the Marvel energy, it's the Marvel hype. People want to know now. And of course, the trailers are doing a good job telling you, look, this is after Endgame. Hey, look at this, Look, do you want to know what happens after Iron Man? Do you want to get our first glimpse at the world? Hey, the multiverse things aren't exactly correct because of the snap, right? The people that saw Endgame that might not have seen Homecoming, which is a huge factor now, they're going to go, oh, wow, if I really have to see this now, right? It's that cause and effect, it's how Marvel creates that you have to see everything if you really want to be if you want to be in the know, right? That's why Captain Marvel was so huge. This character is going to be important in the future. Maybe not in Endgame so much, but hey, 5 years down the road, she's going to be a mainstay Avenger. So people are like, gotta go see Captain Marvel. Same thing did with Black Panther, right? I know some people, these comments right now are going to be people arguing, well, that's a cheap tactic, you shouldn't have to do that. Hey, look, that's just the way Hollywood goes now. If you didn't have to do that, not everybody in every other studio would be chasing that dream. So clearly it paid off, and that's just the way to go. Spider-Man is probably going to be huge. I predicted Spider-Man at $1 billion by the time it's over with its box office run. I could be wrong, but I think it has a chance. I mean, just look at it, right? Endgame hype is literally leading right into it. People want it, they're hungry for it, and they're going to get it.